Just, in case I'm in a flow, I get a lot of questions from BAs and product owners, and where do I fit into Agile? And how does the flow work? How do I get stories? Where do they fit in sprints? So we'll kind of go into there. Right now I talk about gathering requirements. I borrowed this activity from a system called, have you ever heard of double linking communication? It's a communication tool, there's a whole paper on it about where you have two people in the room and their communication. So it's not just you as a single BA or a single product owner go visit the customer. You'll take somebody with you. And the reason why you do that is you both hear things differently. And if you're really focused on running a meeting or something, you need that partner in your room to help gather the information that you couldn't take on. So when you need stuff, it's very hard. So in this nature, here's your Scrum team in the middle. So it has your architecture, standard Scrum teammates, and I have a little special spot here for my BA and PO, even though BA is not part of the quote Scrum roles, but I always think of a BA, you need a BA to help out the product owner and the team. So I do have a special fondness for what they do. Now, the technical people will have their systems architect meetings, they'll have their test automation leads, they'll have their own little groups, and they too use the pair and the double linking where two people should go to those meetings. But in your world, what I call the product owner circle meetings, is you have a circle of meetings you go to. What do? This is what you're doing all day long. You're only spending so much time in the Scrum teams doing sprints, ceremonies, and answering questions, but the rest of your time, this is your circle. So you're meeting with other BAs that may interact with your project and other things. You're meeting with epic owners, other product owners, customers. So that's your circle. And when you go out to meet with them, where you can, try to take someone with you, even take a technical person along the way. You just have them make an agreement to say, hey, just come with me, keep your ears open if you hear something that's different, and let's get together when we come back and we'll talk about what was found. So here's a little blow up of your area. So, attending demonstrations, gathering session information or gathering sessions, product owner, business meetings, customer meetings. Don't let the PO go to these meetings without you, okay? Don't let the product owner go off and, hey, I'll go talk to you. I'm coming with you. I have the same way you'll do it. So if you make an agreement with your PO or your boss or however you want to do it, say, hey, I'm going, if there's no room in the room, I'll just go back to my desk and do what I gotta do. But you want to be able to gather that information. Vision meetings. So many times I hear the managers have these vision meetings. I'm like, the BA should be there because the BA is crafting these stories to go along with the vision. So if you're not part of that initial vision discussion and hear the dynamics going on in the room, you're going to miss a lot of what you want in the requirements. And proof of concepts or spike demonstration. If the tech team's off doing a demo on something, go to the demo. Attend it. Bring somebody with you. Or they're going, hey, I'll go with you, and I'll just copy any notes for you. Add that extra win-win situation. But make sure you go to those things. So this is your circle. You go to all these different areas. Make sure you go and meet with them. And this is what you do all day long. Most of the week, most of the sprint. Any questions? Any thoughts about having two people go to the meeting? Does it seem like it's a tough thing to do when I have all these meetings I have to go to?
Yeah, isn't it a little hard sometimes to justify the resources and to pull somebody away from?
You're going to spend more time fixing what you did here.
Well, I know that, but you think you can just.
We got to be the badass, right? We got to be the badass and say, I got to go. I'm not taking no, I'm going with you, right? I don't have to say anything, but I'm going to absorb everything that's going on in the room. Because when that person's talking, they ain't paying attention to everybody in the room. It's honest, right? One thing about Agile and Scrum, it exposes weakness and missing parts, risk.